Coach Brad Laird, the Demon football coach. Thursday's practice is in the books, and now you start pointing towards Saturday morning scrimmage action in Turpin Stadium. Tell me what happened this morning in practice.
Well, I thought we pushed through the wall. We talked about it this morning in the team meeting, and it's one thing we talked about. The first team meeting we had was, the first 2 days are easy. Everybody feels good. Then all of a sudden you get to practice 7, practice 8. You've been in pads. You got bumps. You got bruises. Those things you got to push through. That's going to happen on Saturday. And I thought our guys did that. We talk about being consistent. You start seeing some of that consistency within the players. Are we still making mistakes? We are, but you start to continue to see that consistency, and that's what we strive for. And I thought we saw that this morning. We did some more third down situation. We did a sudden change situation early on in practice. Coaches didn't know, players didn't know. I think me and the equipment managers were the only one that knew that at some point we were going to do one, and that just resembles offensively, sitting on the sidelines, defensive getting a turnover, have to come out and play. Same thing defensively, they're on the sideline getting corrections. The ball's turned over, got to come out and stop them. So, trying to continue to learn and work those different situations, work third down, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5 situations, and we're able to convert on both sides of the ball. Good to get them on tape, good for our guys to understand mentally as much as physically the situations within the football game.
Your team goes into this first scrimmage Saturday morning. How pivotal is that scrimmage, or do we still have another week of work, another scrimmage, before you really start making decisions about playing time and personnel in certain positions?
That's a good question, because I think we have the opportunity to really evaluate this first scrimmage coming up, live reps, different situations, because we got a lot of competition in a lot of spots. If it's clear cut after the first scrimmage, we'll make that move. If not, we'll continue to go through that next week, and that's the luxury we have right now. This is scrimmage 1. We got scrimmage 2 next Saturday, so we got a couple of opportunities within the scrimmage situations outside of our practice situations to these guys to continue to compete.
Saturday, is that the big scrimmage in terms of duration, or is that next Saturday, or is it to be determined?
It'll be a combination of both. We'll evaluate where we are after tomorrow's practice health-wise to see the number of snaps that we need. But both scrimmages will be big scrimmages. Big scrimmages as far as reps, big scrimmages as far as the competition within each position. But we'll definitely look at that as we get through today's film and tomorrow's practice to determine where we are health-wise.
Where are the most competitive battles going on position-wise?
I'd hate to really pinpoint one position. Because I'm gonna tell you, you just look up front. You're competing to provide depth up front offensively. Everybody's gonna ask about the quarterback situation, and they are. They're competing. They're working between Shelton and Clay. One want to go with the ones, then the other want to go with the ones. Continue to compete outside of receiver with some new guys that have come in and some old guys that are continuing to develop. The running back situation, you got 3 guys that have rotated in with the ones, so a lot of different positions offensively, and defensively. I think you look at linebacker, first and foremost, 3 out of the top 4 tacklers from last year's team are gone. They were linebackers, so those spots, Blake Stevenson has done a great job being consistent there, and now trying to find the other guy that's going to be consistent in those to provide depth. And you look in the secondary, the safety position. You've seen guys, you got 2 out of the 3 that are back, but you also got some guys that have stepped up and are pushing and providing that competition that you want in order to be successful. So I know I named a lot of different positions, but we have a lot of different positions that are battling for spots.